Hi. She was. What else am I here? Soft ones.
I had to polish them. Are they all right?
Yep.
Hello. What's he doing?
Nobody's noticing your shoes.
Is somebody missing keys?
No, they're in foreign.
Let me see.
You got my keys, aye.
I might be
Oh, which one? Derek.
Derek, come on, Derek. Where do you want them, like?
Over here.
Let me take my feet in.
No, look at that. She's got the wrong shoes on.
I've got my tie
I'm
on.
looking at your I was standing that way, she's got this side here to go in front of me there. Big smile.
Was that yours, Dad?
Hello, right.
There's a new one.
But real pedal.
Alright, aye.
That's why he's got trainers on. Surprised he got the three in his push bike.
Done 100 mile last that.
Skid, are you going to be here till we come back?
But some of the guys are really
If that's alright, so we can go down the long side.
Peter's brother.
Oh, that? No, it's a puppet. Stop! Stop! Is that his brother?
We're coming back. Supposed to be.
You got enough time?
Eh?
Yeah, that's right. I need to my headphones off.
Got ice cream, yeah.
Come on.
Lewis! Lewis! Come here! Alan,
Come
you
on,
coming?
Peter.
Derek, you coming for one before me?
Right, so what side do you want me?
You go beside the
I want
keeper.
to stand behind your boy here. Don't need you.
You need to come forward a wee bit.
I'm going to take the sector. Push you up. Let's come up. That's Margaret. Big smile. Good. Yeah.
Right. How would we get down?
That's it.
Right, we better go and meet Peter. Where are you going? Meet Peter to get away from him. When I wait at the church. Hey, how you doing?
I hope it stays dry.
You got me.
You go to the church?
I'm in the smoothie at walk.
I know, Skip's going to be here because the taxi comes in the road. Who's coming? On the day.
Someone doing it. You're going to get in the back, eh?
I will better go nuts.
You coming, Alan? Yeah?
I will go down the car.
Right, we'll be back soon, Skip, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Get us this one.
When's that taxi coming?
Get a pusscat there.
Oh, that's handsome.
Hanson.
Hands on, hands on.
Let's get him away with it.
Oh, look at it. I can't look at the camera. Look at the camera. It's not. No wonder.
Hanson.
No wonder.
Go. Go. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. How can you see that?
Did you get a picture of him?
I'm down a little bit. Soon too far behind it.
What's the rock coming on?
No, they should want to get ready here, mate. Aye, they're going to pop the roll.
Hey, excuse me. What's that, bro? Taxi coming.
Don't know.
What? Did you see it?
Is that that?
Did you see it?
Aye.
Come back to the taxi.
Is that the bus there?
What bus?
No, they must be away. Another minibus.
Ew. Hello.
That is the most important thing in your life, Scotty. Lost your ticket.
Well, you never know, mate, when it's right.
I think it's broken down when you get here.
Oh, no way. Oh, we'll just take the car there.
Straight in there, straight there.
Oh, so long.
St. Paul.
You can't get out.
There, it's left-hand dryer for us. That must be here.
Dave, come and look at the car. See him? Have you seen Peter?
Would you do get something in the side?
You're going to
I'll take you two tapes, get Cheers. What we'll do is I'll ask Mr. H if he can bring the camcorder once we're away, if that's alright.
Yeah.
You'll be better in the front, Dad, you and me.
I don't know.
It'll be unusual being on this side of the motor and no driving it.
Right, sir. Nah, you didn't need gin.
Just watch what you do with the knife. We're not on any prison sentences already. At least I never said that. You can see the cut. Here we go! Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations! Yes, Scott and Heather, Mr. Crawford, congratulations on your wedding day! Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations.
Guys, but here I've slapped me a wee bum, you know what I mean? So I'll make it quick now. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming today to make this day a happy day for my daughter, Heather, and her husband, Scott. I'll say the bong after, guys. So, I would like to take this time to say a big thank you to you all who have made this day special for my daughter. You've got a couple. A special thanks to my wife for helping Heather when she needed it, especially at times when Heather was unsure of things. You're true. All right, Scott, don't worry, you weren't involved in that.
I don't have involved in that. I just
We're pleased to know, Scott, that most things was alright. I'd also like to thank the guests who have travelled so from near and far to attend today's. We have Brian and Heather, who come up from Penzance, who got his passport stamp. Up from down from Aberdeen. Welcome you all to the occasion and the reception after that. Also, I know other guests have travelled a distance, so I'd like to thank the folk who have taken the time and enjoyed the travel. Thank you for coming along. Well, Heather and Scott, weeks of running about. Doing this, doing that, trying this on, trying that on, things not fitting. That's come to an end.
What are you doing trying on it?
It's come to an end. And Heather, you're looking absolutely beautiful. So radiant, ladies and gentlemen, our speech is now going to have to be changed. It's not the first time I've seen the dress. I've seen the dress last week. To change my speech a wee bit. It suits you perfect, Heather. You look brilliant. When Heather said,
Damn, by the way.
When Heather said she was getting married, I was worried. She wouldn't be my little girl anymore. Seeing her today as a beautiful bride, I realised that no matter how old she is, she'll always be my little girl. That's all. Well, that's in the plan. I've done that for you, don't worry.
I hope she didn't give the bogus a check.
That's where they're going. When Heather was younger and in primary, she would come home and want to go out to play. No, Heather. She was always wander off. So one day we were looking for her. Our neighbour says, looking for Heather. Oh yes, we're looking for her. She's in here helping me. Now that same lady came to the door this week and didn't know she was getting married. And the same lady took the trouble to go to Stirling and buy a present, so that just goes to show how much she was appreciated in the street we stayed in, which I'm very proud of to say. It would make me smile because it would make me smile, and if I or mother wanted a hand, the answer we'd get is, what new? What new, puss? That's a play. But after this like Asking about mechanics for Heather for the car, she can get you a bit for the car, no problem. She's been at the mechanic shop plenty of time. The guys get to know her well. Heather went on, won a trophy at Lonshill. Now, to get this trophy at Lonshill was proud for me and the wife to see her accept it. It was a trophy for helping people, and she was the first person at Lonshill to receive that trophy, and that trophy still goes to this day. The line of helpingness has never left her, so Scott, you're one lucky guy. I won't say that after him, do you? I would like to take time to thank the bridesmaids and the best man who have done a really good job today. You look radiant as well. Well done, guys. Thanks a lot. Also, I'd like to thank the flower girl, Aileen. She was very good at the I'd like to thank you for your time and effort today. Very nice.
Forget it, that's your day.
And the ushers for putting the guests in the appropriate place in the church when they didn't know what to do. What's the suggestion on the ushers, by the way, folks? You know what I mean? It's alright, you can go today. Scott, I would like this time to welcome in the family. I remember years ago we met Scott at Stirling McDonald's, and I was looking for a car. No, I must admit, yes, I had many happy years with that car. That's what the hell as well.
Very happy years when you get your wife back.
Sorry, Scott. No,
So all I can say, we hope that you and Heather will be happy together as just as her mum and dad are, and so many other couples here today. I know other people want a few words to say, but I'll end the speech by saying, Heather and Scott, my wife and I hope you have a wonderful life together, and you're two very special people. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a toast to the bride and groom. The bride and groom.
And the bomb.
Thank you, folks.
Oh my god.
That's a waste of tea, by the way.
That's alright, I'll put one there. Okay, first of all, my beautiful wife and I. I'd like to thank George for his kind words today, or should I say thanks, Dad. It was nice of my new dad to take the time and effort to look smart and presentable today. You do screw up, well, you know, I almost didn't recognise him today because he never had his Bluetooth headset in his ear. He's going through all of it. So 24 years ago, George and his wife Valerie brought a beautiful and charming young girl into the world. Wow. She's now grown into an even more beautiful, charming, talented, and dare I say it in front of everybody, as sexy young yeah, room. Got one, it's alright. And the video camera is welcome as well.
I'm gonna be scarred.
I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Pow for making such a good job of bringing us up. But God knows what happened to the son, James. Wrong there, I really hope you got I would just like to say it was a pleasure and an honour when they agreed to allow me to marry their daughter. And I hope that I can take care of her as much as you both have and still do over the next few years that we're together. Well,
What am I? Department do. I can do that.
No, you just said just a few years.
First of all, I'd like to raise my glasses and a wee toast to George and Valerie.
George and
Now, I'd also like to thank my own parents, Peter and Maureen, for bringing all of myself and my 4 brothers into the world. I know it was a bit of a struggle for them with the 5 of us, but they did an excellent job, and I'm proud and honoured to have had my dad and my mum. Unfortunately, most of you will know my mum's no longer with us today, and my auntie Anne has been kind enough, who is my mum's sister, to step in to fill her role for today. But I'm sure that my mum will be watching down over us today. I know how much my mum always wanted a loving, caring daughter. She already had 3 lovely daughter-in-laws, and I'm sure she'll be quite proud of the new daughter that she's getting today. So what I'd like to all do before I get too teary is, if I haven't already, is raise a glass to my dad, my mum, and my auntie Anne. Again, like George, I'd like to thank everybody for coming, friends, family, Romans, countrymen. And just to let you know, Julie lives just across the road, and she's having a big party afterwards for everybody. No, I would also like to thank all of my brothers for coming along and making the day so special for us. Especially Alan, who's been my best man today. I would say some nasty things about him, but I know that he's going to get me 10 times worse off. What I'd like you all to do is raise your glasses and a toast to the best man, please. To Alan. And now, my beautiful wife, Heather, or should I call her Mrs. Crawford now?
Yay!
As George has already said, we did meet. I met the family many moons ago. And then later on in life, I met Heather working in the McDonald's drive-thru in Stirling. We were actually thinking about having the wedding reception there tonight, but after the lovely meal we've had tonight, I think you'll all agree that this was a better venue, although there's some Happy Meal boxes there, I don't know. And she turned from the girl that I knew many years ago into the lovely, beautiful lady that you all see before you here. We got engaged on Heather's 21st birthday at the Lincoln Teeth, and I'm still trying to remember if I actually got the words out, because again I was crying then, you know what I'm like with my big girl's blouse. The weather was absolutely horrendous that day. They just bucketed down and we were luckily about 5 minutes to go and get engaged, but I'm glad that the weather stayed a bit better for us today, because it was looking kind of miserable this morning, as I'm sure you all know. And to see Heather in a wedding dress as well, she just looks absolutely amazing. I was hoping that underneath all these layers of dress there'd be some nice lingerie, but according to the best man, she's wearing jeans and trainers. When I was in church today, signing the marriage license, I was just thinking about how happy my mum and dad were together all those years, and how happy George and Valerie and everybody else I know are in their married life. And I just hope that we can share that together, have a happy life. So I'd just like to raise a toast to my beautiful wife, Heather. Sorry. Just before I go, we've got a few things to hand out.
Let's go.
So what do you make use of that room?
Lewis and Ella, can I borrow you to give these out for me, please? No, just come in front.
I should have got a mention like you made.
Are you mentioned?
I bet.
Could you go get that to your cookie? You give that to your other Derek?
Is it up the one doing there with us?
You too, sir.
Aye.
Can you give that to your other Derek?
Do you know what one that is?
Yeah!
Take it, what I done?
Would you give this one to you?
Let's mention it.
Can you give that one to your dad? Please. Can you give that one to him for me? And this one, you give that to your son, okay? I know. And I think there's some flowers.
So I got a mention since you did it.
No!
No way she does.
Auntie Anne. You
No
go.
way it does me whatever it is.
My nails now. My girl.
Oh, you're
Thank you very much, guys. Can I have a fight where Alan's doing his speech?
No.
God, I almost
so we're friends.
I take Derek up with her.
I thought we just said it, but Alan.
Hi, how you all doing? This is the first bit of wallpaper I've had in my hands today. Been to the toilet many times. And it's still quite warm. Thanks to Scott and George for warming up the audience for me. It's of a kind. Means I'm going to get treated that wee bit gentler with them. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Jamie.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Alan, I'm Scott's big brother. Or should that be wee brother? I'd be glad to hear. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I think that's just what Heather says about Scott right enough as well. Heather didn't come today. There's quite a few wins on this weekend. Quite a few first footballers down in England getting married. Rod Stewart's getting married again. Penny Lancaster. I think he was must birthday about 6 times. He didn't bite us, but he didn't want to be the best man, so Scott, you won that one. You were the best man for the Rod's wedding. Don't worry, Scott, I'm not going to slaughter you in the usual best man fashion. Instead, I'll try and treat you as kindly as I can. Let's start with you chose me to be the best man. Can't make a decision. Went out for a drink in Stirling. It took us long enough to organise the night. I think it took about a month. Even when we did, Peter couldn't make it. It was me, Gary, Derek. So we went out for a wee drink. Was it the name of the son, Stirling? So we're discussing who the best man's going to be. In Scottish usual fashion, couldn't decide who we wanted to be. I knew it was going to be a brother. The couple was one. So yeah, me being me, always run to the toilet when I've had a wee drink in it. Went to the toilet, came back and was told that the straws were gone, went all the way. And I came back and that was it, that was me, all taken care of. So yeah, Scott can never make a decision and I think Heather knows that. And I think that's why him and Heather are pretty well suited because Heather will get him sorted out in that respect. So let's talk about Scott. Or Scotty Malloy, King of the Jews as we used to call him. Always been a bit accident prone. We're out at Kim Street Fair last week. I remember walking over the wee bridge, Lewis at Wee Burn, walking off into the football park. And I just remember the time when me and Scott used to play at that barn before they built the houses. We thought we were going to leap over it one day, so I was a big brother, no bother at all, I just stepped up, right over, easy peasy. Scott though, taking a wee while, taking a bit of time to lumber up, probably half an hour or so at least. But yeah, he went for it, and to my surprise, he did make it. And I was brilliant, I was so over the moon from being a big brother. And then guess what, he fell backwards right into it. Years later, we were up at a boating pond thing, we were in Arbroath, we used to go up there on holiday. Yeah, I'm always a bit cautious, you know, I let the attendant get me in, pull me alongside, pull the cable tight, and I stepped down. Scott being Scott, like, he was going to do it himself, you know. So Scott got the boat in, he thought, I can't just step out anymore at all. Next thing, the boat up, on top of Scott, and he was in the boating pond. It wasn't that deep right enough, so he was okay. Thankfully, that was only a few feet deep, as I say. The only thing dented was his ego a wee bit. Got home okay, I think he had to go back and boot in the car or something. He's always been quite keen on the shows as well, or the fun fair as some of you might call it. His favourites were always the waltzers and the dodgems. In fact, even when we couldn't afford to go to the shows, they weren't anywhere near us, we used to try and recreate the waltzers with a big chair in the living room, big back, big high sides. And me and Scott and his pal Scott and Nick, we used to come down to Aberdeen every year, we spun it, until Scott was sick and we spun it. And you guessed, after a few days, the chair fell to bits. Unfortunately, the waltzers were over. Dodgems, yeah, quite likes the dodgems. Unfortunately though, Scott tried to work the dodgems in a real car. This day was myself and Gary, we're up in Broughty Ferry with a couple of drinks. As you know, Scott doesn't really drink that much, so he was a nominated driver. Me and Gary had a few beers, a couple of jars, with a case of beer sitting back in the caravan. We're going to scoop that and go back, so we're coming out the pub. Quite enjoy, nice Peugeot, 309 GTI, crank car. Scott says, I'll drive it back, don't bother. Pub with a wee kind of mental lane out there, it wasn't even wide enough really for a car and back. So me and Gary knew what was coming. Scott came out, went to turn left, and me and Gary both said, Scott, you can hit that wall. Oh no, next time, big scrape up beside the car.
It wasn't a wall.
Was it? Memory's going a bit, but it was a long time ago, you know. Scott, you didn't drink till today, but you've just got to look about the room. Peter, Derek, Gary, me, we all got married, then all of a sudden we started to drink. We'll probably take a drink or two. Sorry, June, Val, Neil, I'll get hammered tonight when I go home. It was only a joke. So Scott, yeah. How did Scott meet Heather? Yeah, he did meet him at McDonald's, as he said, the fast food joint, for those of you that don't know it. Then a few years later, by chance, he did sell a guard, Captain George, Heather's dad. And God knows how he still speaks to him right enough, but he did sell her, the car was okay. Although I thought it was a bit of a scrapper, but you never know. Scott continued to work at McDonald's, and Heather did start to work there at some point in time. And although both of them have kind of moved on in their careers, they're still funded old burger or two. Now I know they did have a quite a good meal today, but I've got a couple of happy meals here. Get a wee bit of Pecos later on.
Where's that?
Listen, Elliot, I'm yesterday. I wanted to get him a gift though, and thought about a mobile phone, but it was in the Rocket 27 or so, so I did plan to get him another one just to let out the house. So I've settled on this wee number here, and I do want you to open this in front of you.
Oh, look, no, careful, it's got sheep on it.
How do you know the first kid's going to be called Nokia?
Come on, rip it.
Shots for Scott. Anybody that knows Scott, as soon as the sun's out, it doesn't matter if it's raining, the shots are on. Hopefully that'll all cover the builder's bum though. I was going to get my belt as well, but it didn't look that good in the shots. But you never know, they might come in handy in your honeymoon. You do like God keep fit now and again, as we can see. Right, as soon as you get your old BMX, you've been lying in the shed for 20 years back to go and again, you go back to that. It's still toned up a wee bit. Talking of honeymoon, I think Scott and Heather's away to Florida pretty soon. Heather, Florida, quite a lot of water around it. You know Scott's history with water. You never know, there are sharks out there as well, so you don't want to end up in water over there, like what he used to in Cap in his old days. But yeah, what I do know is though, that you will keep him happy. And you also know that, yeah, sometimes Scott does need a rocket up with the sun doesn't shine to get him moving. You know other things as well. But yeah, at the end of the day, as my brother, we do all love him with that, so our brothers here, all the family. So what I want you to do, if you wouldn't mind, those of you that can stand up, please stand up. We'll have a toast to the bridesmaids that you all agree on beautiful. To the bridesmaids. What I want to do now is read a few messages. Hopefully there wasn't going to be a few, but quite a lot. So, Heather and Scott, wishing you both all the happiness together. That's from Pat, Rona, Fraser and Juliana Boyce. To Heather and Scott, enjoy a special day with love from Uncle Alex and Pat. To Scott and Heather, all the best. Along with June and Bill Liddell, Bedford Court. Must be something tall buddy, I presume. I'll have a wee drink for me in Florida. There was money in it, but it was dollars, so I couldn't spend it. So. Wishing you all the best on your wedding day, and that's from Florida Yankee family. With love and best wishes to Scott and Heather, and thank you for asking me to your happy day. That's from Auntie Anne and Uncle Bob. To Heather and Scott, wishing you both the very best of luck for the future. That's love from Maria and Tommy. To Scott and Heather, best wishes from Tracy and Jim. To Heather and Scott, on your wedding day from Classic Weddings. I think that was a hire car trying to get rid. Wishing you every happiness. That's love from Gail, Alan, Lewis and Ellen. That'll be myself. Wish you both the best of luck and great future together. Heather and Scott, that's from Kirsty and Scott. And to Heather and Scott, all the love in the world for your married life together. I hope that's what it says. And that's from Alan, Alison, Fraser, family and Kirsty. Heather and Scott, just a note to wish you both the happiness for your future life together. Alang, may your lum reek, whatever that means, but I can only imagine. Sorry that we can't join you to celebrate your happy event. Love from Pat, Rona, Fraser and Juliana again. That was really good, yeah. To Scott and Heather, love from Mary, Willie and Amanda. Lynn, all the best for your best day. All best wishes for your future happiness together. That's Sandy, Betty and Bonnie. To Heather and Scott, enjoy your special day with best wishes for your future happiness. Sorry we were unable to attend. Thoughts with you. That's from Uncle Alex and Pat. And with love from Jean and Colin. Scott and Heather, all the best wishes for your wedding day and for the future. That's from John and Iris. To Heather and Scott, wishing you both all good wishes for your future. That's from Mr. and Mrs. Buchanan and Shep, or Buchan and Shep.
Skip.
All right. Well, it's for Shep and dog. Heather from Paul, Hazel and Adam. To Heather and Scott, that's love from George, Dad and Valerie, Mum. To Heather and Scott, best wishes, Ina Young. Must be one of the people who go to church. Heather, it's a bit of kind of passage, I think, out of the Bible. Being married is fab and it can be tough. The best piece of advice is never go to sleep on an argument. Satan loves it when you fall out. Don't give him an inch, take it to God. And commit to the Lord whatever you son and your plan. It's Proverbs 16-3 what I need up the love you, and that's from John 13:34. Sorry we can't be with you both on your special day. We're currently on holiday. Hope you have a fantastic day. Send us your address so we can visit soon. Love and abundant blessings. That's from Alison Simon Shannon. I think it's Alison that says that. To Heather and Scott, all the best. Love from Jim and CJ. To Scott and Heather, best wishes from Tracy and Jim. This just says from Willie. I think that's, we all know Willie, don't we? Scott and Heather, love from Charlene and Paul. To Heather and Scott, hope married life brings all you desire with no disappointment. That's from Waddick and Christine. To Heather and Scott, best wishes from Susan, the beauty therapist. That's Scott's beauty therapist.
off the day. You should get a
Before I left the head on Scott, that's Randy Annie and Uncle Bob again. I've read that,
No, it's two different
It
cats.
was up to it, aye.
Aye, Bob sent one and Anne sent one.
That's what Mary
There's
does.
one
Finally, Scott and Heather, I wish you good luck and happiness in your future together. I would like to, on the behalf of our family, I suppose, since I'm one of the golfers, there's a few of them out there, to invite Heather into our clan. Although I suppose she's been in the family for a few years now, you know. My wee boy there, Lewis, and Ellie, they've always called Heather Auntie Heather ever since the first day we ever met you, you know. So it's only a name, innit? You've always been there for the last few years. Finally, there will inevitably be up and downs in any marriage, but at the end of the day, hopefully they're all in bed. Thanks for listening to what I've got to say, and you'll be glad to know that's about that. And all I need to do now is have a drink in.
Can I just ask everybody just if they want to lift their drinks and go through it together? Perhaps so they can tell who's taking it in. Sorry.
So we've just got one or two of the other gifts that Heather has organised.
Organised band.
Sorry.
Right.
No,
It's just a few bits and pieces for people that have took part and helped us, saved me from stress out being in Wales night part of the time. So Ellen, do you want to come? Ellen, Lewis, you've come to this one.
We'll have to apologise, the cards were already owned.
We've learned the whole time.
Your Fraser sent greetings now.
That's the first thing.
Is it getting darker outside?
It's okay, most of them are right.
It's not that.
There's three more, and I'm going to have to do a walk, I think.
Walk of
I mean, watch my dress.
and Robinson. In the weakest link.
These guys, they said, I will just come and we'll just help you. But I couldn't let them go without something, so Donnie, thank you very much. And these guys are just in the corner. You haven't heard from these two, but you will do later on. I just want to thank them for coming in and sharing their day. Oh, I've missed one.
Thank you.
Run, Heather, run. Well, save the best till last, but maybe save the oddball till last. There you go, Jane.
We need to be patting my clan before you drink this.
Aye, we're all members of the know.
Wait, my clan, you're not. Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
I'll show you the
Coming through.
Well, you done great, honey.
Are you ready to go?
Right, well, I'll leave it that like you said. I'm going
The hand earrings got
to tell you
That's down there.
I should have said to you, get your mum and girls that you come over the pond. Jump over the pond and you watch.
Lovely flavours there. Smile for the camera. Eh? And then I'll tell you.
Yes, dude.
I think I'll just switch it off now.
Did you enjoy it? Lovely.
Oh, thanks. Bye.
If you want, I'll do the gay rollings later. Right, back to Heather's way. I'm not starting any wobble. for